I think they love me. I think they love me now. I think they love me.
Who do you see when you look at me?
I think they love me.
'Cause I do not recognize the man inside the mirror. They feast on my dreams. I'm not who I seem to be. And somehow I lost myself along the way. Losing my sanity over strangers. When they see your wounds, it gets dangerous. Can I be myself? Is it safe yet? Yeah. Or should I hide my lies and keep on running? Take my chances, all unknowing. I smile, but life is misery. I hide my pain in this melody. They see my scars and all run from me. I don't know what they want from me. Can I find peace? Yeah, will they finally see me? Can I love myself? Can I love myself? Can I love myself? Can I love myself? Can I love myself?
I think they love me. I think they love me.
Trapped inside this maze, it's amazing. My phone's off, so don't call me crazy. I'll show you what you want to see from me. But do you know me? I let the likes in the gram, it controls me. It's like the lights in the camera can know me. Yeah. One day I'll find my identity. For now, losing my sanity over strangers. When they see your wounds, it gets dangerous. Can I be myself? Is it safe yet? Yeah. Or should I hide my lies and keep on running? Take my chances, all unknowing. I smile, but life is misery. I hide my pain in this melody. They see my scars and all run from me. I don't know what they want from me. We got nothing to lose if you believe. Come with me. Hop aboard my rocket ship. Let's head for the eclipse. Ain't no ceiling to hold us down. We can turn it on around. Are you ready?
One, two, hey, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it with the Orioles as it's so free today. And you already know we got a ball game to call. This is indeed Game Season Live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game Season Live. It is I, and I am him, PeteSimonetti, ready to bring you another day of Yankees play-by-play like it's nobody's damn business. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, I have just found out, well, I was doing a lot today, matter of fact. I kind of been all over the place doing multiple different things that I could do today. But I've kind of been doing a lot of different things, back and forth, left and right, up and down, back and forth, left and right, up and down, back and forth, left and right, up and down. I'm closing in on my 700th game call on Game Season Live. Think about that, folks. I'm closing in on 700 games called, being behind the mic for, all of these innings of work and all that. Almost 700 games called right here on NYY Underground. Had a little bit of a moment today of realizing all the work that has been put in, and then all of this that has been put in. Ladies and gentlemen, the saying is hard work pays off. Man, oh man, I tell you what, I had a moment for myself today, and I said, keep working, brother, because it's going to happen. The NYYU is going to the friggin' top. No doubt about it, man. Did work in the studio today, got up nice and early, got a lot of things done, started the work on the subway station, going down to the studio, got some things put up there. I got some more stuff I had to order to get brought in. I got a lot of more frame stuff put up today, so really, really excited. Medina, you the man, brother. Thank you for that. Really excited about what the future holds here at NYYU. And I know it's all great things, but one thing nobody is ready for. One thing nobody is ready for. Anthony Volpe is back. Anthony Volpe is at shortstop for the New York Yankees today. He was hitting, I want to say he was hitting like 205 in the minor leagues. The little time he was down there. But to Aaron Boone's credit, he said, look, Cabby's our shortstop. He'll be back. He'll be ready to go. And Cabby's already counting down the days. Yesterday when he left the clubhouse, he was like, I got 9 more days. And then today will be 8 more days. And Cabby has said he will 100% be back when the clock strikes 0, so to say. He will be back and ready to go. Who do we got in the chat today, folks? We got Anthony Medina. I already said his name. Kyle Malay, because Malay is the way. Everyday Scotty Wright. Bottle of Pepto. What's up? Our brother, the one, the only. Let me tell you something. This is my guy, my favorite Orioles fan, and I cannot wait to attend a game with my good friend Jai Shields one day. It's going to be a hell of a time. Jai, what is going on, my guy? Everyday Scotty Wright, J Fit Life, representing Team Pete. What's up? What's up? Jay White. Jay White? Jay White? Is that how I say it? What's up, Pete? What up, brother? Creative, what's going on? Malay is the way. What's up, brother? As Kyle Bradish, who gives a shit, is on the mound today. Big time Jerry. Oh, my goodness. Big time Jerry is here. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. Pete, I'm going to New York soon. Any restaurant recommendations? If you like Italian, 089, my friend. 089. There's one in downtown Manhattan. And then there's, of course, the one that I go to a lot, and that is in Little Italy. It will blow your mind. You can't get something off the menu that is not good. You will love every single thing you get, including a nice little cup of coffee to end your night. It is amazing. Top-notch, top of the line. 089, the best. The best. Medallion, what's up, man? How we doing? Izzy, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Like number 33. Made it live today. I love it. As I did not take my allergy medicine again today. As I could definitely tell right now, as I'm starting to talk a lot, I could definitely tell. Pete, what about in Little Italy? That's what I'm talking about. There's the one in Little Italy also, and then there's the one in downtown Manhattan. The one in Little Italy is the one I go to all the time in the Bronx. So either one that's close to you, it's phenomenal. Guy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Greg, what's up, man? As we are just about ready to be Grisham, Rice, Judge coming on up. Little Trent Bonds action. They do, the Mick Glove does prevent it a bit, but there still could be, you could still bend in there, and he can still bend it the wrong way, and breaking a finger isn't the hardest thing in the world to do. It's one of the bones that's not the hardest bone in the world to break, so, Cabby and we don't know how bad the fracture was. Was it a hairline fracture? We don't know. I don't think they really said it. They just said that there's a fracture there. So we'll see. Chris Silva, what's up, brother? How we doing? Pete, what do you think will happen when J-Dom gets back? Probably, same type of role, unless there's an opening. Probably the same type of role for Jason Dominguez, unless there's an opening. Unfortunately, that kid has horrible luck, man. He's lucky he got youth on his side because I believe Dominguez is 23? I think he's 23 this season. It'd be 24 next season. He's very lucky that he has youth on his side because, man, his whole, people that'll say he's injury prone. I don't think he's injury prone. I mean, when you crash into a wall and, hurt your shoulder, that's not really injury prone. That's, you made the best catch of your career and you paid for it. You know what I mean? All the talk about his defense, he makes the best catch of his major league career by far. And he hurts his shoulder doing it, crashing into the wall in left field of Yankee Stadium. But it is what it is. Hopefully he gets healthy and he's able to get back there and do his thing. Felix Primeto, what's up, my brother? Thank you so much. In Twitch, baby.
Thank you for being a friend.
Spencer has to improve his swing. I agree there, Felix. I agree. I agree. Ronald Hansley. Just got our jerseys in the mail. Let's go, my brother. Ronald, you know I love you, brother. You know I love you. And I give you my word. I've gave you my word for years. I will attend something Knicks related, brother. Now I'm kind of settled in. Studio is being done. I think next year we make this happen for sure. I think when the season begins again, I can't do it now, obviously. Knicks are in the playoffs. Don't worry. I give you my word. When I give my word, it happens. It will happen. I promise you that, man. I want to go to a Knicks game. I've never been to a Knicks game. I want to go and have a good time. And, maybe it's something I don't got to, PeteSimonetti doesn't got to talk about the Yankees. I could chill and watch a basketball game. That would be pretty fun. That would be fun. 1-1 here on good old Trent Grisham, as I missed the first two pitches, is outside. 2-1. Ronnie, what's going on, my brother? What's up, fam?
Oh, baby, I'm gonna love you forever.
2-1 here on Trent Grisham. And by the way, man, go Knicks. Go Knicks, baby. Pitches inside, 3-1. PeteSimonetti, not the biggest basketball fan, but go Knicks. I got a lot of friends that are Knicks fans, including my good friend Ronald Hansley. Hope they win. I hope they win. And I want to win it for New York. Why not? AA battery. What's up, brother? 3-1 here on Trent Grisham. As the 3-1's a swing and a miss. And the count is full at 3-2. Cronus says Spencer Jones needs to simplify his swing. I agree. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement there when it comes to Spencer Jones, and hopefully, it's something that he adjusts a bit. I think it's too much. He got to stay in. The second part where he's at is fouled away, and the count remains 3-2. He goes to the crouch, and then he gets up and twists, and then gets ready to swing and unload. I like the idea of him just starting in the second half of his swing. Start in the second half of the swing, do the quick toe tap, and go. So I don't understand why he has to do all that and go back. Greg, no, that was a lie, I believe. There was rumors that Spencer Jones was working with Teacher Man, but come to find out, I actually believe it was Ben Rice, is what it actually was. It was Ben Rice doing some work with him. It wasn't ever Spencer Jones. Per what some of those reports and talks were. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
He walked him. And you could tell Teacher Man does a lot of the stuff like that when it's quick. So basically what that means is you want the backhand to get around quick to drive through the baseball. I've saw a lot of Teacher Man videos. It's sometimes awkward, but the fundamentals of it is there. And you can see Ben Rice do it very well. Ben Rice is very quick to drop the hands back, and his motion of his swing is straight through. That's why I think Ben's always going to be a good hitter. Speaking of Ben, here he is. As the pitch to Benny is high, 1-0.
You remember me? Benny! Benny's the name!
Well, if you remember when Judge did the interview, when he was on the podcast with Mookie Betts, he was like, yeah, I don't use our guys. I mean, he was quick to be like, I don't use our guys when it comes to like hitting. He's like, I don't use them. I got my own guy. So, and apparently, Teacher Man is not the easiest guy, apparently, personality-wise. And, that's why a lot of teams feel like, Major League Baseball teams don't really mess with him like that. But, if it's working for the certain guys he got, it's working. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 1-2 here on Benny. 1-2 on Benny. Yes, I agree. I think Trent should be lower in the order. I mean, look, he does walk. Don't get me wrong. Trent Grisham does draw a walk. But my thing is, I don't like, he's not a prototypical leadoff guy. Like, if Ben Rice doubles down the right field line, he's not going to score. And I want somebody up top that can, make the infield think about what they're going to do. You know what I mean? Jeremiah Jackson and Judge share a personal hitting coach. Probably Teacher Man, I guess. I'm assuming he works with Teacher Man then. Good old Teacher Man. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. As the 2-2 incoming pitch. Hey! Struck him out. And there's one away. Down goes Benny. Crack is in the chat. Ass Crack, as I call him. Good old Ass Crack in the chat, folks. Nah, Crackle Nuts is my guy, man. We joke around, folks. We joke around. Crackle Nuts is my guy, man. He's been very, very fun. Crackle Nuts is the fun thing about a lot of the people in this community, man, is that, you know how to have fun. We know how to joke and laugh and have a good time together, man. So I gotta tell you, man, Crackle Nuts is he's a fun time, put it that way. Crackle Nuts is quite the character. The 1-0 and coming here to judge as the pitch is in there. The count is 1-1. 1-1. Hi, I'm wearing my Aaron Judge jersey, Pete. Nathaniel, I got one right over there. I need to get Judge to sign it. I'll probably have that done. I'll probably have Judge sign it and hopefully have it, by the end of June. That one is hit on the ground to third. Goes the second one on the first as a double play. That'll end your inning. Well-turned DP right there. Started by Weston Wilson. Goes over to Blaze Alexander. And on the first, of course, to Petey Alonso. That'll end the inning. Unpop. What's up, brother? Until he signs it, it's a Brian Bruni jersey. Yeah. Biggest Brian Bruni fan of all time. This guy. All right? All right. You guys ready? Who's ready for Saturday, man? Guys, we are closing in on Saturday. I know Jira is doing a lot of stuff right now with little baby Santino, so she's probably not going to be in the chat for a little bit. But when she's in the chat, she'll get that link posted in here, guys. And like I said, man, we only got a couple of more days for donations for the charity softball event. Lock those donos in. Again, guys, I've been asked before, Pete, can I donate $10? Yes. Yes, you could donate anything you like. I don't care if you donate $5. It doesn't matter. All of this is being done right here. NYYU taking care of all of it. Saturday is going to be an amazing time. I can't wait. I'm really, really, really excited. I've come up with some ideas too on, maybe how I could live stream some of it, maybe right behind that cage, kind of put the phone up with maybe zip ties pointing to the field. I thought would be a pretty fun idea. Hook myself up with a mic, hook a few of the guys up with mics, and maybe we can, just bullshit with you guys. I won't really see what you guys are saying, but I could talk. It's kind of like I'll be mic'd up in the field. And while I bat, that'll be fun, I guess. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. But I do want to live stream it because, like I said, we can also, contribute via the live stream that day to the cause. So why not? Why not? Let's make it maybe even more so of a thing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just got to let everybody know around me that I'm mic'd up. Sometimes, people say some crazy shit. I don't want nobody to get in trouble, damn it. Sometimes people say some crazy shit, especially me and Francis. Me and Francis around each other, you got to be careful, folks. You never know what we're going to say. 0-1 and coming here to Taylor Ward, a pitch from Maximus Decimus inside 1-1. 1-1 here on Maximus Decimus Fredius. Might use this bat for the game. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. I've been thinking about you. 1-1 and coming from Max. Pitch is high, and the count is 2-1. Yep, little phone tripod action. We can also do that. That's true. I got a couple of those over here. I got a couple of those babies over here. As the 2-1 incoming pitch outside. Yankees challenge this. I think that's going to be a ball. Let's see. Count's going to be 3-1 or 2-2. And it is going to be 2-2. Good job by JC Escara. 2-2. That's a strike. That is a strike. 2-2 here on Taylor Ward from Maximus Fredius. As the 2-2. Line to right field. There's a base hit. So Taylor Ward keeps up the pretty decent hitting. hitting 268 on the year now, 810 OPS. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, I watched the final of that game big time, Jerry. I'm telling you guys, man, stop doubting the Rays. Stop doubting the Rays, man. That top of that order is deadly. That top of that order is nasty, let me tell you. Junior Caminero, Jonathan Aranda, Yandy Diaz, Chandler Simpson. Come on, man. Take it easy with that club, folks. A lot of people are kind of, they're going to slow down. Take it easy. Take it easy. McClanahan hasn't gave a run in like 400 innings. 1-0 incoming to Gunnar. Pitches, woo, nasty. Got his 101 right down to Johnson. Had low and outside, but good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. Rays are 8-0 against the Yankees and Jays this year. They're beating up their division. Means a lot. That means something. As the 1-1 incoming from Max Fried is low. And the count is 2-1. The 2-1 incoming. Pitch. Outside, and the count is 3-1. 3-1. Guys, I'm sure this I'm sure this Saturday's event is going to have a lot of content, probably more content than we've ever had, considering we're going to have a lot of people there that do content, as that is fouled away. Of course, our good friend Sploo is, in my opinion, one of the, it might be a fact at this point, he just sold out the United Palace. I mean, you sell out the United Palace, you're doing something right. Sploo is probably one of the top up-and-coming young comedians in New York City. He's doing an amazing job. Hilarious, guys. That's up the middle. Here's your double play. Fielded by Volpe. 2-away. 2-away. Beautiful. Beautiful. But there'll be a lot of content being filmed. I mean, my man Sploo got about 2 different phones that he just shoots content from all day. That's all. That's what he does. That's his job, man. I love it. His wife or his girlfriend, I think his fiance now, does a lot of content too. So it's going to be a fun event. We're going to have our guy Poland Caps there. He makes hats for all the players. I think he'll have some of his hats for sale too, just to let everybody know. And all that. So I'm excited, man. Did K just compare Volpe to Tom Brady? One-on-one. Michael K did what? Michael K did what? No, I need context to this. I need context to this, please. I need some sort of context to that. 1-1. Fouled away. And the count is 1-2. I need some content to that, folks. As the 1-2 pitch. High. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Two incoming. Hit on the ground to third. Fields. Fires. Got him. That'll end the inning. We will go to the top of the second. Yankees coming on up. I got a question from my friend Jai. Jai, why does Samuel Basillo not play every game? Why is he not in the Orioles lineup every day? I really want to know this. I want to know a perspective from an Orioles fan why he's not in the lineup every single day. Whether it's first base, DH, catcher. I don't know enough about the Orioles, obviously. But I know Samuel Basillo is probably one of the best primary young hitters in baseball. Why is he Why is he not in the lineup every day? I don't understand that. I was gonna put him, see the calculatable lefty-lefty matchups. Oh my God. We're losing our minds. We are losing our minds in Major League Baseball, folks. Samuel Basillo is known. I know Samuel Basillo for one main thing. He was one of the top prospects in baseball for years. He was a can't-miss prospect. One of the O's many, can't-miss prospects. But my goodness, man, let me tell you guys, that dude could rake. The fact that he was my prediction for Rookie of the Year this year. The fact that he isn't in the lineup every single day is nuts. That is crazy to me. He should be a mainstay in the lineup. I don't know what's going on in Major League Baseball that we're becoming so stupid. It's analytics, man. It's the dumbest damn shit in the world. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Your new New York show, who's that guy? I have no idea what you're talking about. Your new New York show? Your new NY show, who's that guy? I don't know what you're talking about. The comedy guy? Sorry, I'm a promoter. I'm talking about, his name is Sploo. He's very popular in New York. He doesn't have a show with us, no. He did a skit with us, but he doesn't have a show with us, no. But if you're talking about him, his name is Sploo, S-P-L-O-U. He should be playing every day DH when Adley catches. Yet Tyler O'Feeble gets at bats for his left-handed pitching, yet he sucks at hitting left-handed pitching. Yeah, the idea that Samuel Basillo's not in every single game is nuts. I mean, that's really crazy to me. First pitch here to Cody Bellinger's hit on the ground to second base. Fields, flips, fires. Got him. One pitch, one away. One pitch, one away. One pitch, one away. That will bring up our good friend Jazz. If Jazz makes out here, folks, he's hitting under 200. First pitch is inside. Jazz at 200 batting average, 600 OPS. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. For whatever reason, I know people might get mad at me about this. For whatever reason, Austin Wells gets beat up more than Jazz does. And I'll be honest with you, I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's a call strike. One incoming. The 1-1 incoming. Pitches in there for a strike. 1-2 now on Jazz. Because at least, look, I say one thing, right? At least Austin Wells is doing well with the catchers, like with the pitcher. The pitching staff is doing very well. You got to give all the catchers some sort of credit there. Jazz has been terrible. I mean, I feel bad for Jazz. I do, and a little bit, but not really. I've said it many times. Can't talk like you in Miami and New York. People are going to hold receipts. You can't talk about this 50-50. I get $35 million. We're going to win the World Series. This, that, this, and you don't do dick. It's not like that in New York. You don't get away with that. Pitch is low. He does not go, and the count is now 2-2. 2-2. Talk too much and doesn't back it up. Ronald Hansley, you know, brother. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel the same exact way, man. I feel the same exact way. You can't do that. As the pitch, he struck him out. Jazz now hitting under 200. 199 on the season. Unpop says, catching has always been a defense-first position. We cannot say the same at second base. Agreed with you. And the thing is with Yankee fans, and I get it. I get it, guys. One of my favorite plays of all time is Jorge Posada. We've always had really good offensive catchers. I get that. We've been spoiled in that regard. But when you got a guy that handles the pitching staff well, you know, and that's what Wells does. And I get people are upset, but if everybody else was doing their stinking job, you wouldn't be too upset about it. You know what I mean? Joseph Papa Jr., thank you, man. Those thumbs up means a lot. Those thumbs up means a lot, let me tell you. As the pitch is a check swing, he did go around, so the count is 0-2. 0-2 here on Ryan McMahon. Nothing game. Top 2 outs for the Yankees. Nobody on. Nobody on. As the 0-2 incoming. Guys, we're 16 subs away from 56,300. Low, 1 and 2. Alex, what's up, brother, over there on Twitch?
El Diablo.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother? As the 1-2 to McMahon from Bradish. Pitch in the dirt. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2, baby. 2 and 2. We need a Langoliers in our lineup. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Deadline this year is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting deadline. Really is. Hey, struck him out. Adeline, you're inning. Bottom 2 coming on up. Bottom 2 coming on up. Alex says he's working, but here he is in the chat. I appreciate you, Alex. Thank you. I can't wait till the day that Twitch is blown up even more. We do got a new follower today. Double check. How many followers do we got on Twitch? Can somebody let me know on the Twitch side? We should be getting closer, I believe, to 270, maybe 280. We're closing in on 300 on Twitch, which is only a month and a half old, roughly. Something like that. Somebody on Twitch will let me know eventually. They'll hear this. Do we have somebody over there on Twitch? They're working. They're like, Pete, I'm working, brother. Leave me alone. I just want to hit a game. Shut up. Stop asking us to do work on Twitch over here. Shut up, Pete. We're working, damn it. We're working, Pete. I don't want to tell you. You figure it out. You figure it out. We got 269. Thank you, Cronus. I appreciate that. Guys, we need one more person to subscribe on Twitch or follow on Twitch, I guess it's called. We'll be at 270. So 31 away from 300 followers on Twitch. Hey, it's a slow little grind. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Like I said, we got 56,285 here on YouTube. If we got 1% of that to go over, that'd be pretty cute. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cute. That'd be pretty cute. Unpop said he's going to Twitch now to sub. Oh, my goodness. I love Pop. Unpop is my guy. He is my guy. Cronus, I tell you, brother. Big Time Jerry in the chat. I like the chats with Big Time Jerry in it. I like what Big Time Jerry's here, man. I do. I really do. So it'll be Pete Alonso, Tyler O'Neill, and Leody Tavares coming on up versus Maximus Decimus Afridius. Smack that like. Hit that subby if you have not as a call strike. And the count is 0-1. 0-1 here on Pete Alonso. As I told you guys, PeteSimonetti, the guy right in front of your screen, me right here. That's my name, PeteSimonetti, if you didn't know. I'll be calling my 700th ball game here fairly soon. Will happen in I think calculated wise, a few weeks. 700 games. I think we got to have a little celebration for 1,000. 1,000 is going to be an interesting one. Pitches outside, 1 and 2. God willing, I get there, folks. God willing, I get there. 270. We've hit 270 on Twitch. We need some music, baby.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Hit on the ground to first base. There's a base hit. Little base hit to the right side for Pete Alonso. Leadoff runner on again for the O's. There's Unpop. I appreciate you, brother. He said, going to make a few more accounts, bro. Let's go, baby. Why not? Why not? Yankees fan, man, what's up? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Welcome to the jungle. We got Gabagool. You bet your ass. You bet your ass. This one fouled away. Big Time Jerry says, how is the lovely Jira doing these days? How old is your son now? Santi is 4 months. He'll be 5 months in a couple of weeks. Let me tell you something, man. Time absolutely flies. It's funny because this time last year, this is around the time that we found out that Jira was pregnant. We found out in May of last year that she was pregnant. And it's funny because last softball game, We had no idea, but Jira was pregnant. And she started to have an idea. I can tell you why. I explained this to you here momentarily. As the 1-1 incoming is pop foul. On the run, it'll be a foul ball. Count is now 1-2. So the 2 days before the softball event, we're out eating, and there's just a couple of things. You just spelled it. You spelled it exactly how it's spelled right there. That's exactly how it's spelled. As the 1-2 incoming here to Tyler O'Neill pitch. Hit in the air to left field and deep, crushed. It is gonna be a foul ball. And the count remains 1-2. So we go out to eat 2 days in a row before the softball game. So Thursday and Friday. And Jira gets the regular thing she usually gets, and she doesn't touch it. She maybe takes a bite, and she's like, I don't feel like, I don't know. I don't really want no more. I'm like, what are you talking about? You didn't even touch it. So she had clues there. Me, I'm just thinking, she didn't want to eat, whatever. All right. No big deal, I guess. And yeah, just wouldn't eat certain foods, was extremely tired, and that was all weird. And then we get back from the softball event maybe a week or so after it, and then we find out that she's indeed pregnant. As that one, Yankees are going to check this, and this could very well be strike 3. Let's find out. And it is he struck him out.
Se murió.
One away. But yeah, so it's been about a year now since she found out she's pregnant. And yeah, Santi is here. He's doing good. He's a big little strong boy. And yeah, man, we're very, very, very blessed and very excited. Very blessed and very, very excited. As the pitch is outside. Oh, man, call strike. That one might have been all. Nah, looks like it was a strike to Leody Taveras.
Happy painting. God bless.
Taveras, 258 on the year, 2 home runs, 19 ribbies. As the 0-1 incoming from Max Fried. Pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe fields, goes the second one on the first, not in time. So they get the fielder's choice at second base, 2 away. Oh, I tell you what, the Yes Network must have the word in, man. They're highlighting Volpe as much as they can, aren't they? Let's see that again. Unpop has created Unpop 2, and he has another follower. He adds another follower, I should say, to Twitch.
Thank you for being a friend.
Guys, if all of you could be like Unpop, we'd have like 1,000 already. You know what I mean? We'd have 1,000 already, damn it. 1,000. We'd have 1,000 plus on Twitch if everybody went over there and said, the hell with it. I may not stick around there. I may watch on YouTube, but I'll just go over there. The Alofoke bots. Oh my God. Alex, what's your take on that whole thing? Another one. Thank you. I appreciate you, Pop. Thank you, brother. Alex, what's your take on the whole bot situation? You think it's legit? Alofoke really doing bots? I mean, look, there's a lot of Spanish speakers out there. There's a lot of Spanish speakers out there, brother. Come on, man. There's a lot. There's a swing and a miss, and the count is now 2-1. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't shock me to have millions of people in a live chat. There's a lot of Spanish speakers out there, man. Maybe he will follow my footsteps, Pete, says Big Time Jerry. Nah, man, if he does, it's because he failed at baseball. I want him playing ball. And I'm going to leave it up to him, but nowadays I got a lot of people that can help train him and get him in camps and all that. So I'm hopeful that I can do that. I'm hopeful that I could do that. As the 2-1 is outside, yeah, Unpop, it is. And if you have Amazon Prime, you could actually get a free membership. I guess it's like a membership on Twitch, where it's a subscriber, not a follower. You get like a subscriber and you get ad-free for a month. Something like that. If you have Prime, you get it for free on Twitch. 3-1 here on Patty Mayonnaise. Ripped on the ground. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Belly feels it. He will fire it. And Leone's going to score to throw home. Not in time. It'll be a 1-0 Baltimore lead as Patty Mayonnaise hits a double down the third base line. Coming around the score is Leody Taveras. I feel like I want to see it again, but it looked like Cody Bellinger kind of took a sweet-ass time on that one. Maybe thinking he wasn't going to score. Let me go back and see it again. Yeah, I feel like Cody kind of just ran around to that ball like, all right, probably high. Bellinger's probably high anyway, so who the hell knows? Might have been high. He might be high. I don't know. I think there is some truth to it, but he does have a big following and millions of Latino folks tune in. He has built that brand for 15 years. He does maybe a bit. I mean, he went to Kick just to prove a point, and they limited his viewers. He got like almost 200,000 viewers in 20 minutes. Yeah, Alex, I don't know why people say it's so hard to believe that he can have millions of people in it. There's millions and millions and millions and millions of Spanish speakers. I mean, people think like, oh, he's from the Dominican Republic. That's not all that listens to him. That's not all that watches a lo Foque. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of nuts to think that he couldn't have 1 million plus people in a live chat. Why not? 2-0. It's now 3-0. Max losing it a little bit here. 3-0 here on Weston Wilson. 1-0 O's lead. Big RBI double by Patty Mayonnaise. Big RBI double by Patty Mayonnaise. Ken Rogers, what's up, man? Where have you failed? You're the voice of the New York Yankees. Well, my first goal was to play Major League Baseball, and, you know, that's very hard to do. But I wish, unfortunately, for Santi, the good news is I'll make sure I take a little better care of him. Not a knock on my parents, but, you know, it's not knocking my parents at all, but I'll try to be that extra push. If he loves baseball, we don't know what he's going to like. I got to wait and see on all of that. But he enjoys watching it now. I can tell you that much. Fouled away, 3-2. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, exactly, Alex. That's why I said people saying that it's impossible, that just doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. He could easily do that. 3-2 here on Weston Wilson. 2 outs. Runner at second base is Patty Mayonnaise. As the pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Is the Aaron Judge the only jersey you have, Pete? No. In the studio currently right now, we got our NYU jerseys hung up. I got a Team DR jersey, a Team USA jersey. I have a signed Juan Soto New York Yankees jersey that's going to be right next to the Aaron Judge jersey. And yeah, I'll have hopefully have that signed by Judge in the next couple of weeks. 3-2 incoming. Pitch. Struck him the fuck out.
¡Se murió!
At a Lendy inning, we go to the top of the third. Yankees coming on up. How do you get a jersey signed? You do your thing. I know people that know people that know other people. I know people that know people that know other people. I got a guy. Invest in your children, people. It's one investment that can easily be the difference between can I take your order to I just sold my business. That is so friggin' true. Invest in your damn kids. I say it all the time. My middle kid, my son Jaden, he is a genius. I mean, legitimately, this kid is so smart. This kid is so smart. So friggin' smart. It's not even funny. My guy, Alumni, is dropping names in the chat. That's not the case, but good try. Not the case. I know other people. But yes, invest in your kids, man. No doubt about that. Invest in your kids all friggin' day. You know, we live in, they grow up in a much different time than many of us did. strange world out there with all this social media stuff and everything else. And, you know, encourage them to really do what they love. That's the best thing I can do. I remember my son, you know, telling us he doesn't want to go to college, and I asked him why. Broke it down. He broke it down like it's something he really studied, and I appreciated it. He'd rather have gone to trade school to get a decent job and then start building his own thing. So got an amazing head on his shoulders. Very, very smart kid. Extremely proud of him. And yeah, man, he's really doing his thing. He really is. He's a very, very smart kid. God bless him. God bless him. Top of the third coming on up. Yankees down 1-0. Down 1-0. Yeah, Alex, I can see it. I can see that being the case. That sounds about right. Right now he's doing HVAC. So the way he explains it, which is pretty funny, he goes, HVAC is my way to make money now, but I got better ideas to build upon things after that. You know what I mean? So he has he always says it's my backup to my real plans. So very, very smart, because I know I wasn't thinking that way at 17 years old. He graduated at 16. He was in trade school at 17 already. And just like I said, man, just an extremely, extremely smart kid. But me, I was not thinking that way at his age. Nowhere near it. Hit on the ground. The count is 0-2 here on Spencer Jones. Anthony Volpe on deck, followed by J.C. Escara. What a bottom of the order. Jones, Volpe, Escara today for the Yankees. 0-2 incoming. Yeah, I think he graduates, and that's what he wants to do, commercial. He said if he does anything, he wants to do commercial. And I think he graduates, well, I know, I just forget the date. It's in August. So he's already almost done. Man. He is, there's sometimes when I reach out to him, when it comes to like, you know, how to research certain things, how to, you know, do certain type of things. And I go to him sometimes. Man, because he is so friggin' smart. It's crazy how smart he is. He is so smart. Alex, that's right, man. He's right, yeah. Alex, he's right. AI can't replace that job. There you go, Scotto. That's what Alex was saying on Twitch. 2-2. Pitch is a check swing foul. And the count is 2-2 here on Spencer Jones. 2-2 here on Spencer Jones. And Alex, believe it or not, when he's done with school, he wants to go out to Miami. Yeah, he wants to go out to Miami. Yep. And there's Jiro. When I talk about her baby, there she is. Ground to the first base, and Jones is retired. One away. He's a splitting image of Jiro. He is a splitting image of Jiro, no doubt about that. So maybe Santi finally gave me one that looks like my side of the family. No doubt about it. Here's Anthony Volpe. Oh, that Tony V. He's ready to prove everyone wrong. Pitch. Fouled away. Big rip by Volpe. 0-1 here on Tony V. Broke his bat, it looks like. Casper, thank you, man. Smart kid, man. He is. He's a smart kid. There's no doubt about that. Pop up incoming. God. Ay. Volpe still rocking a torpedo bat. All right. Don't let that one go, brother. I can't believe he's back up. I love these comments. I love Yankee fans, man. Have I ever told you guys I love Yankee fans so much? You guys are the best. Yankee fans are just the all-time greats. The 0-1 probably going back slider, and he does, and he fouls it away. I'm telling you what, man. Feed Anthony Volpe a lot of sliders, and it could be a tough time for him. Right now, if I'm Kyle Bradish going against Volpe, I throw another slider, but this one well off the plate outside. Then I come upstairs with the heat and see if he's eventually adjusted to it. As the 0-2 incoming to Volpe pitch popped up. And there will be 2 away. Volpe pops out. Two down. Two down. Two down. That was a hanger. It was a great pitch to hit, by the way. Phenomenal pitch to hit. Volpe pops it up. So Jira in the chat right now, folks. If we can, I know some of you are asking about the charity softball event. If we could drop that link in there, guys. We're doing well. We're doing well. As the pitch to JC Escara is a swing and a miss. Jira's favorite player, Anthony Volpe. That's our favorite baseball player, folks. Tony V. Pete, I realized why I couldn't move my arm over the shoulder. It wasn't dislocated. My ligament snapped. Oh. That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, if it's dislocated, you can't move the joint around. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that sounds... Oh, man. Casper, good luck on the surgery, brother. That sucks, man. That sucks, brother. That absolutely sucks. Good luck on the surgery. Hope you get better well, and... You know, hopefully NYYU can keep you company while you're recovering, my friend, but we wish you well. That sucks, man. That sucks. Yeah, I was saying, I mean, I remember dislocating my shoulder, and literally it was up here, and I just couldn't move it. It was stuck right there. It sucks so bad. No, it was more right here, because I was like this the whole time. I still remember that shit. Fouled away to count as 2-2. I can laugh about it now, but I just remember that shit walking around like this. I walked into that damn hospital, dislocated my shoulder. They're there taking my blood. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Can somebody pop this thing back in or what? 2-2 incoming. The pitch is hit up the middle, knocked down, kicked away, Fields fires, and they got him. They just get a scar at first base. That'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's a 1-0 O's lead. Yeah, man, that was tough. I remember Jiro was there with me, and they brought in a guy who does, I guess he was one of the doctors on staff, but I just got lucky that day. He does like the he does the sports stuff, whatever the hell the sports, he works with athletes, a lot of athletes. And he's like, typically, you know, we do this very quick, and he's coming in. He's like, hey, can you wrap a towel around him? And I'm looking at Jer. I'm like, yeah, they're going to pop this thing in right now. He's like, I just want to take a look at it. I'm like, yeah, brother. All right, whatever. Come on, pop the damn thing back in. Pop the thing back in. Let me tell you something. PeteSimonetti didn't make no move, no nothing. I sat there. I said, all right, cute, good. There you go. Yeah, I can feel it now. Better. All right, come on. Let me get out of here now, all right? Jiro will tell you. Come on. Pop that baby back in. Who you think you're messing with? An office over here? PeteSimonetti's felt pain in his life. That don't mean nothing to me. Pop it back in. I looked at him. I said, you pop it back in. All right? Kidding me? The hell? Kidding me? Oh, we are 12 subbies away, folks. 12 subbies away from 56,300. 300. I'm not a novice. I felt pain. Okay? All right? You pop that baby back in, get it done with. Don't try to fool me. You know, we're going to take a look at it. No, you're not. Pop the thing back in and shut up, will you? Let me go about my day. Damn it, all right? I got a ball game to call. Well, bottom of the third, here we go, 1-0. Okay, Blaze Alexander's having a baby, all right? Always nice. Always nice to have a little baby. Why not? Go out there and make babies, folks. Make those babies. Come on, baby. Make those babies. Make those babies. As the pitch incoming here to Blaze Alexander. Pitch. He shows a bunt. Lays it down. It's a good one. That's going to be a base hit. And he throws it away. Very, very stupid play there by Max Fried. You gotta just hide that one. You gotta just allow that to be a single, and that's it. Runner at second base, nobody out. That's a stupid play. That was stupid. That was stupid. Yeah, unpop. They did it one time for me, and that was it. This guy knew what the hell he was doing. He popped that shit back in immediately. I still got there was small bone chips in it still. I still have it in it. But they were like, since you're not playing a sport or nothing like that, it's, you'll be fine with it. So I still got bone chips in there. But every now and then you do feel it. Like, I know my shoulders are nowhere near as strong as they were before. I could just, even when I lift, I could feel it. But, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. We get old, don't we? Yeah, time don't slow down for nobody, folks. 2-0 here on Taylor Ward. Runner at second base is Blaze Alexander. A little bunt. Max Fried then throws it away to put a runner at second base. Nobody out as the 2-0 incoming to Ward pitch. And it's outside. 3-0. 3-0, folks. Look at this. Look at this. 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. When Crackle has chips in his shoulders, those are potato chips. And he walked them. First and second, nobody out. First and second, nobody out. Let me tell you something. DJ Steele's an ass, man. That's hilarious. Oh, my goodness, folks. All right, Jai. Jai's excited. Well, Anthony Volpe's back, folks. There he is. Making his presence known on the mound. He's a good kid. What are you going to do? What are you going to do as Gunnar Henderson to be the batter here? I'd trade Volpe for Gunnar Henderson. Jai, would you make that deal? Volpe for Gunnar Henderson? I think that's fair. I think that's a fair deal. Volpe for Gunnar Henderson. Sounds fair to me, at least. That sounds fair to me. Jai said, hell no. As the pitch incoming from Maximus Decimus Friedius almost hits him. 1-0. 1-0 here on Gunnar. 1-0 here on Gunnar. The offensive savior for this team, Anthony Volpe, says Alex. As the 1-0 incoming pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1. The pickoff attempt. He's back. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. First and second for the Orioles. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Pitch number 49 coming up from Max Fried is fouled away. Big rip by Gunnar. And the count is 1-2. Felix Nunez is people tripping, saying they won't trade Volpe for Gunnar. Well, if you're talking about what I was just saying, just to be safe here, Felix, Jai is an Orioles fan, so he does not want Volpe on his team. I don't blame him. Hit on the ground slowly. Over Fried's head. McMahon fires. They got him at first. So both runners move up. It'll be second and third here for Adley Rutschman. One away. Second and third, one away here for Rutschman. Henderson now hitting $1.99. $1.99. Wow. Felix, by the way, man, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate the super chats, man. Thank you. You guys are the best. As the pitch to Adley is fouled away. Jai, Adley's a free agent, right? This coming off season? Gunnar versus Jazz for the ALS Player of the Year. They're right there. They're both hitting $1.99. They're trying to see who's the better 199 hitter. That's all. That's all they're trying to see. As the 0-1 is outside and the count is 1-1, you gotta believe that Max Fried is dealing with that blister issue again, because there's a lot of breaking pitches that he's not snapping. They're always sailing away and outside, away and outside, away and outside. So we'll see. We'll see. 1-1. He falls behind. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 here on Adley. Cronus says he'd rather have the good luck chair than Anthony Volpe. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Big 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2027. Adley's a free agent after 2027. Interesting. I wonder if the Orioles will move him. I wonder if they'll move him if they know they can't re-sign him. But Adley's having a really good bounce back year. Good catcher, too. 2-2 incoming pitch. Hit in the air to center field, on the run to make the catches, Trent. He will fire it home. 2-0. 2-0 O's lead. Got to be honest with you guys, man. He is very, very lucky. All right? He is very, very, very lucky that all that was a line drive to center field, because that pitch was right down the middle. That pitch was right down the middle. Right down the middle. Pitch to Pete Alonso is high. Alonso up to 216 on the year, 736. Not the numbers you'd expect from Alonso, but this time, if you're an Orioles fan, like I know my guy Jai is, you want to see that OPS over 825, 850. That's where it should be with a guy like Alonso. Even if he hits 240, you want that OPS number to be much higher. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 1-1 here on Alonso. 1-1 here on Alonso. 1-1 incoming. 1-1 incoming. Pitch. Low. 2-1. 2-1. Jai, that makes sense to me. Yeah, Adley, Alonso, and Basayo are the core of the team. They should be. I'm shocked that Samuel doesn't play every day. As the 2-1 is inside, 3-1, there is a base open. There is a base open. You do not have to give in to Pete Alonso here, and I hope he doesn't throw him the same pitch that he threw Adley, because Alonso might put that ball over the wall somewhere. 3-1 incoming to Alonso. As the pitch from Fried. Good pitch to hit, fights it off, and the count is 3-2. I need a he. We need a little he action right here, folks. As the 3-2 incoming. Runner at second base. 2-way. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. That is a fair ball down the right field line. It'll be a 3-0 Orioles lead as Alonso gets caught up. They got him in a rundown. Fires back to first. Benny Rice will tag him out, and that will end the inning. But the Orioles lead 3-0. 3-0 O's lead. Not a great outing so far from Max Fried. Top of the fourth, it will be, who we got coming up? Should be the top of the order, I believe. I believe it's 1, 2, and 3, right? Yes, 1, 2, and 3 coming up here for the Yanks. Ay, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That kid, 1205. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Well, with all that being said, Max Fried's line so far today, 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. ERA now sits at 3.21. A 3.21 ERA for Max Fried. Grisham, Rice, Judge due up here for the Yankees. All Pro, what's up, man? What up, All Pro? What's up, man? How we doing, brother? How we doing, brother? Got some things done in the studio today, man. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. I can't wait for the final reveal when everything is done and ready to go, man. It's a long time coming, man. It's gonna look nice. Oh, it's gonna look so good, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Wine!
Wine! Wine! This is country.
All right, folks. Bismar looks like, yeah, it does. It looks like the Yankees bats need to wake up here against Kyle Bradish. As the pitch is outside. .43 pitches. Is pitch number 44 coming up to Trent Grisham, who walked his first time up. That one is outside, 2-0. Yankees need base runners, man. They need base runners. This offense is still very much hit and miss, man. You just... been talking about this shit since October of last year with this Yankee offense. All off season, I said it could be a big question mark for this team, and a lot of people sitting there going, Pete, how can you say that? They were the best offense in baseball, Pete. How can you say that, Pete? Because Pete calls every game, and I have a brain, and I have eyes, and I have ears, and I could see what's going on with this team. There's obvious issues and needs here. Pitches outside, the count is 3-1. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's been longer than that, but I'm talking about this specific squad. I've been talking about that since last year. I feel like I just heard Baby Santy. He might be calling his daddy. Pitch is fouled away. He might need some daddy power. I don't know. I feel like I've heard him for a second there. I think I heard Baby Santy call me. I think I did, damn it. I think I did, Santy. Daddy's on the way. As the 3-2 incoming. The pitch. Fouled up. Nope. It's going to be on the run is Ward. Makes the catch in foul territory. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. 1 away. And the Yankees are getting on the bullpen here. Let me see something real quick. Let me go back to this real quick. They were just showing... Let's see. So Matt Blake came out of the tunnel and he immediately got on the phone to call down to the bullpen. It looks like Max Fried's day might be done. Fried's day might be done. I'm telling you, there's got to be something wrong there. You can see it in his pitches. Just too many pitches, just sailing way outside, which typically means there's no break. And that typically means you're not gripping the ball hard enough. There must be something with a finger or something that's bothering them. But it looks like Max Fried is possibly coming out of this game. They showed Matt Blake come up from the tunnel and immediately go to the bullpen phone. So he might be out of there. As the 0-2 incoming, he struck him out. Whew, that was nasty. That was a nasty curveball, 2 away. 2 away. That'll bring up Judge.
All rise, motherfucker.
3-0 Orioles lead. 3-0 Orioles lead. Pete, you got to watch the Punisher special that came out on Disney Plus. I definitely will. I definitely will. Yes, indeed, I will. I'm going to have to go spray this allergy medicine up my nose here any second, guys. I tell you what, man, these allergies got me today, baby. Pitch the Judge is a swing and a miss. Nobody can hit a thing. Nobody can hit a thing right now, folks. Oh, my goodness. They can't hit. You can't win. You seen him? You seen how strong he is? You can't win. 1-1 here on Judge. 1-1 on Judge. As the 1-1 incoming to the Yankees, Capitan. Pitch outside. 2-1. Hut. 2-1. The 2-1 to Judge. Pitch. Fouled away, way out in front. My goodness. My goodness. Judge way out in front of that pitch. Way out in front. Dom. What's going on, Dom? Doreen. What's up? Yankees down by 3. 2-2 to the Yankees captain. Pitch. To Judge. Hey! Come out of me. You can't look at that one. That'll end the inning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Smack that like. Hit that sub. Be right back, folks. All right, I'm back, folks. Sorry, Baby Santy got me there for a little bit. I had Baby Santy get me there for a little bit as the pitch from Paul Blackburn now in the game. As expected, we saw that Fried was going to leave. Last inning, we noticed that. So now in the game is Paul Blackburn. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelts, folks. This might be a nice one. Pitch is a swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Hopefully it's nothing bad there from Max Fried. Pete, I just got home from my grandmother's services. What did I miss? 3-0. You didn't miss much this game. If obviously you're a Yankee fan, you didn't miss much. Hit on the ground, that could be 2. There's 1. Beats it out at first base. So a fielder's choice there for Leody Taveras. That will bring up Kobe Mayo, also known as Patty Mayonnaise. Good old Patty Mayonnaise. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Max Fried. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Hopefully it's nothing that's going to keep him out for a long period of time. But it's one line to left field. There's a base hit. Nope, caught. I thought that ball was going to drop. That ends the inning. Sorry, 2 away. My bad, 2 away. 2 away. 2 away. And that is a line drive to Jazz. That ends the inning. There we go. Now the inning is over. There it goes. Inning now over. We go to the top of the 5th. Belly, Jazz, McMahon. Yankees looking for their first hit. Yankees looking for their first hit. Oh, my goodness, folks. Yankees looking for their first hit. Oh, I tell you what. Rod Thompson with the big super duper. 1 second. My screen is freezing up on me. What the hell? There we go. Max Fried taking that early June swoon vacation. He's a bizarre pitcher. He's weird, man. It sucks. It sucks, man. Hopefully it's nothing like elbow related. If anything, you kind of hope it's just a blister. You know what I mean? You kind of hope that it really is just a blister right now and that's it. If it is just a blister, you could give him time. It's early in the year. Let it really get recovered. The Yankees rotation is really good. Put him on the IL. You got Garrett Cole coming back pretty soon also. You don't got to take nobody out the rotation. You don't got to do no 6-man rotation bullshit like they were talking about maybe doing 2 turns. Leave the stupid 6-man rotation bullshit out of here. Go ahead and put him on the IL. Let him take as much time as he needs if it is a blister. And let that shit heal up for real. Let him get treatment every day and let it be. That's the way I would go about it. There's no reason to rush him. It's very early. Yankees rotation is not the problem. Problem is this damn team's offense. That's the problem. But they're the best offense in baseball, Pete. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. And I'm stupid. Pitch is in there for a call strike to Cody Bellinger. 0-1 here to Belly. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting 278 on the season. Belly was hitting 299 a couple of days ago, so he's been slumping a bit. As the 0-1 incoming to Belly, pitch is low, and the count is 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. The 1-1 Hit on the ground, foul, 1-2. So Bradish is continue to work ahead of the Yankees here. Not really having to give in. One, two, incoming. Low, and the count is 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Pitch. 3-0. O's lead. Pitch. Hit on the ground at first base. Alonso Fields, tough bounce, got it, and he makes the play. Good adjustment there by Alonso. One away. One away. Alonso also 2 for 2 today. Average up to 221, 743 OPS. All he needs is a good week. If Alonso has a good week, a little bit of power, numbers kind of be where you'd expect him to be for Pete Alonso. A lot of numbers not where you expect him to be for the New York Yankees. And here's one of them, Jazz Chisholm. He takes it low, 1-0. Jazz hitting $1.99. Think about that. $1.99, folks. $1.99. One 0 to Jazz. Good pitch to hit. Rips at the right field. There's a base hit. That'll go to the wall. First hit for the Yankees. They're going into second base. Throw not in time. It'll be a double for Jazz. Boy, I'll take that. I will take it. First hit of the game for the Yanks is a 1-out double off the bat at Jazz Chisholm. Average up to 204. 7th double of the year for Jazz. Here comes, the bottom of the order is so tough. Listen to after Bellinger. Jazz, McMahon, Jones, Volpe, Escara. The Yankees have their highest payroll of all time. They have the highest payroll of all time. And I know, but Pete, inflation and blah, 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 blah. It's their highest payroll of all time, folks. I don't give a shit if inflation is up the ass. Factually, it's their highest payroll of all time. Look at the bottom of that order. It's not even the bottom, the middle to the bottom. Jazz, McMahon, Jones, Volpe, Escara. Scary. See what happens when we hit singles and doubles? You got a double. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see. 1-1 here on McMahon. 1-1 on McMahon. Aaron Judge looking at the field saying, shit, I should have signed with the Padres. Pitch. Takes it right down to Johnson. And the count is 1-2. 1-2. The 1-2 incoming here to McMahon. Pitch. In the dirt. Gets away. Runner will be at third base. 1 out for the Yanks. Now McMahon's AB is even more important because you have to get this run in. You have to get this run in if you're McMahon. Your only job is to drive Jazz in any way possible. Ground out to second base. Who cares? Get him in. Cannot strike out here. Two incoming to McMahon. The pitch. Hey! Struck him out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That'll bring up Spencer Jones. pitch. There's a call strike, and the count is 0-1 on Jones. 0-1. 0-1. Well, it'll be a nice time for Jones to hit his first major league home run. This will be the time to do it. As the 0-1 to Jones is high, and the count is 1-1. 1-1. The 1-1 pitches into dirt. Blocked by Rutschman. And the count is now 2-1. 2-1. A 2-1 incoming. Pitch fouled away. 2-2. Now on Jones. 2-2 here on Spencer Jones. So if you take a look at the batting stance, right, where he starts, to me, should just be eliminated. He should just start up in a more upright stance. You see, there's the squat. There, watch. When the pitch comes, he changes. He goes into the sidestep, and the kick is just start high. Why have the extra movement for? I just don't understand the extra movement there. I don't get it. Count is now 3-2 on Jones. As the 3-2 incoming pitch fouled away, and there goes the helmet again for the 500th time since he's been up. Get this guy a helmet that fits. The 3-2 incoming to Spencer Jones. The pitch. He walked him. Good AB by Spencer.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
First and third for Anthony Volpe. Volpe's going to tie it up. He's going to tie it up. Here comes Tony V. Here's the pitch to Volpe. Inside 1-0. Oh, Volpe's going to tie it up. He's had enough. A missile straight up in the air. As the 1-0 incoming to Volpe. Pitch. 2-0. 2-0 here on Tony V. Oh, he's going to tie it up. I'm going to swing with you, Tony. 2-0. Dangerous pitch. Call, strike, slider, and the count is 2-1. 2-1. The 2-1 incoming, pitch number 79. Check swing, did he go? He did go. Volpe pointed down, and they said, yep, you went. 2-2. 2-2 here on Volpe. Come on, Anthony. Volpe pointed to first base. The ump's like, yep, you went. The 2-2 from Bradish. Pitch. High, 3-2. 3-2 on Tony V. Come on, Anthony. Oh, Volpe's going to tie it. 3-2 bomb. The 3-2. Pickoff attempt. Back is Jones. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Man, that slider is such a problem for Volpe, man. That slider is such a problem for Anthony Volpe. You could see it. The foot bails out, and he just tries to get a piece of it. You don't ever have to throw Volpe a fastball if you don't want to. You could just feed this guy nothing but sliders, and it will be tough. Unless you hang one out over the plate. 3-2 incoming. Hey! Struck him out. Fucking of course he did. That'll end the inning. Yankees can't capitalize with the bottom of that order. How do you do it? How do you do it? McMahon strikes out with a runner at third. Great at bat by Spencer Jones. And then Volpe strikes out, of course. Horrible swing. Bottom of the fifth coming up. We got a super chat from JX says, I'd rather see Jones strike out than see Volpe. I'd rather see Jones up than Anthony Volpe myself. I really do. Look, Spencer Jones had a very good at-bat right there. He fought off some really good pitches. He looked like a competitive at-bat. He looked like he was in there. Man, oh man, that Volpe at-bat was terrible. I mean, just terrible. The flailing at off-speed pitches. Looks like he has no idea what to do with an off-speed pitch. No idea whatsoever. He has no clue what to do with an off-speed pitch. He really doesn't. It's as clear as day. It's as clear as day, man. Off-speed, he don't know what to do with it. And when he was called up, I gave everybody the scouting report that a Tampa Bay Rays scout gave me. And the guy told me straight up, he's like, yeah, I don't think he's going to be that good. I was like, what? Everybody's talking about Volpe. What are you talking about? And he told me back then. I reported it. I put it on YouTube everywhere. You could go back and see the videos. And, yeah, he was like, he can't hit a slider. And fastball, high velo upstairs, he can't catch up to it. He's like, I think it's going to be a problem for him in the major leagues. And that dude was spot on, man. That dude was spot friggin' on. Swing and a miss. He has not been wrong since. 3-0 Orioles lead, bottom five. Paul Blackburn pitching here for the Yanks. As the 0-1 to Blaze Alexander is a call strike, and the count is 0-2. 0-2. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me. Smack that like, hit that subby. Where we at on the likes, guys? We're probably not that good right now. We got 450 in here. We only got 192 likes. Come on, man. Guys, come on, man. We got to do better on those thumbs up. We got about 500 people in here with 192 likes only. It's free to do. It doesn't charge you a thing. You just hit the thumbs up, and that's it. It's right there on your screen, guys. If you're on your phone, just exit out of the chat, and then you can go ahead and bring the chat back up. There's a base hit for Blaze Alexander. He's 2 for 2 today, now hitting .239. So runner at first base, nobody out. Dorpheus! What's up, Dorpheus? Three 0 Orioles lead, runner at first base. They're looking to extend that lead. Top of the order now up. It's not been a nice game so far for the Yankees and not a fun one to call, I can tell you that much. Pitch is up and in 1-0. This has not been a fun one to call so far. Eric, all I know is his last two outings. His account is now 2-0. His last Max Fried's last 2 outings, you can see the off-speed pitches, they just sail up. There's no big break, no big drop on them. My guess, I don't think it's elbow related. I pray it's not. I think there's a blister issue again, because typically with breaking pitches, as some of you would know, obviously, you gotta pressure down on the baseball. I don't have a baseball right here with me, but you got to pressure down on a baseball with your finger. And I think there's probably a blister issue that's preventing him from fully doing that. And he's just not snapping the baseball enough. So he went right into the tunnel. Matt Blake followed him. Matt Blake came right out and got on the phone immediately. It was like, his day is done. That's it. So I guess we'll see what the diagnosis is. I don't think there's been a diagnosis released yet. I also haven't checked. I haven't checked on Twitter. Only thing there's no confirmation yet. It's a blister, but it feels like it probably is a blister. We'll see. 3-1 now on Taylor Ward. Ward 1 for 1 today with a walk. He's reached base every time. You can never have enough pitching. I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you. I am there with you. 3-1 incoming here. The pitch is in there, and the count is now 3-2. I knew the Yankees would have problems scoring in the offseason. I knew they would have had problems scoring last October. Been saying it for a long time now. The lineup is not built properly. Runner goes. That's a strikeout. And Jazz cannot make the tag. Jazz now looking at his wrist as Jazz is down. And his glove is off. Blaze Alexander handing him his glove. Jazz still has the glove off. Let's see what happened. Yeah. Maybe jammed the wrist a little bit. I don't know. But runner at second base, 1 away. Runner at second base, 1 away. It didn't look like he jammed it too much right there. Jazz is telling Boone to get away. He's good. Runner at second base, 1 out. And the batter is going to be Gunnar Henderson. No, guys, the Yankees should not have called up George Lombard. Come on. Stop it, folks. Stop it. I already said earlier, if George Lombard hits in AAA and he is batting, 275, 270, 280, 270 even, the low, I think he'd be up in the majors this year. But he's not hitting right now in AAA. Give him time. Let him develop. No reason to call up George Lombard right now. The pitch is hit in the air to left field. On the run, still on the run to make the catch on the track is Bellinger. And there's 2 away. 2 away. That'll bring up Adley Rutschman. Charity softball event, folks, this Saturday, Castle Hill Little League in the Bronx. Check it out. You can still buy tickets. You can still donate. Whatever you want to do, Jiro will throw the link in the chat when she can. Get those tickets, baby. Get those tickets. If you wanted to buy tickets for somebody and donate them, you could do that. If you wanted to just donate to the cause, you could do that. If you wanted to get a team jersey for the event, you can also do that. Everything is on the link. There's a call strike 101. There's the link right there, folks. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. 1-1 incoming here to Adley. There's the pitch. Way outside, and the count is 2-1. 2-1. Pickoff attempt at second base. He's back. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Ruben says the Yankees got no hope. Our farm system sucks. Judge, the only one that has panned out in the last 25. Are you out of your mind? 25 years. Are you crazy? Ruben, you all right? Judge is the only Yankee prospect that's worked out in 25 years? Some people just talk the talk, man. I'm telling you, man. That's an insane thing to say. Hit in the air to right field and deep. Going back, still back. That ball's gone. It's a 2-run home run for Adley Rutschman. He stops at second. No, that's a home run. And Rutschman around the bases. It is 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. Spencer Jones was big enough to make the catch, but he couldn't do it. He was big enough to make that catch, there's no doubt about it. He just couldn't do it. Yankees down 5-0. What a mess. What an absolute mess. That'll bring up Pete Alonso. They're probably going to go back-to-back here. Pitch is inside 1-0. 1-0. Jai, I see you, brother. I see you, Jai. I see you. 0 for 5 with Spencer Jones. Damn. Damn. And the count is now 1-1. Oh, man. You seem pretty calm being down 5-0. What would you like me to do? Have you surrendered to Cashman and Boone? Oh, yeah, definitely. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I have surrendered to Cashman and Aaron Boone, and I'm just gonna be a good little boy here calling games, all right? Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the case. Well, what would you like me to do? You want to break the entire studio because the Yankees are losing 5-0? Is that what you want me to break? I'll break the entire studio down. Why not? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's break the whole studio because the Yankees are losing 5-0, folks. Let's do that. Let's do that. As the 2-2 and coming to Alonso, pitch is a blooper to right field. On the run to make the catch is Jones. That'll end the inning. I mean, you know, I got so much hope. I got so much hope when you got, you know, Paul Blackburn gives up a 2-run home run. You know, what do I not expect it? you know what I mean? Why am I going to get mad? Paul Blackburn gives up a 2-run home run. Come on. I expect him to give up runs when he comes in. It's not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me. Has Volpe done? He's done shit. That's how Volpe's done. Curl up into a ball and cry or go back to Winterfell, I guess is what he wants you to do. Potentially.
Gods, what a stupid name.
Gods.
Where's it at?
Go run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
I'm going to run back to Winterfell, damn it. You bet your ass I am. I'm going to run back to Winterfell and stay there. I tell you what. Judge is going to hit his garbage time home run. We'll see. It'll be Escara, Grisham, and Rice coming up here for the Yanks. Escara, Grisham, and Rice coming on up. Smack that like. Hit that subby, folks. All right. Oh, we got a super chat from my guy, Josh Pedraza. No point of getting mad. This was so predictable. I'm with you, Pete. No point. You know, when you've done this as long as I've done, Josh, let me leave your super chat on there for a while. When you've done this now as long as I've been doing this, I'm closing in on my 700th game season live being called, right? Over 700. It started in 2022. When you've done it as long as I've done this now, I tell you what, man, it's kind of hard to get upset when they put out a team that you weren't totally in support of as it is. It feels somewhat expected. Again, all off season, I said I like the Yankees rotation. Their bullpen scares me, and their offense is scary to me. Their offense worries me. So I'm kind of expecting what I'm getting. I think the Yankees have been better than I expected, to be honest. Somebody were to tell me the Yankees are 27-16, I would be shocked. I would have said, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So to me, they've played better than I've expected. So it's hard to get mad when you've expected it. You know, if this was, you know, one of the Yankees' good starters giving up runs and getting beat up by the Orioles, I'd be a little upset. But, you know, when Paul Blackburn comes in and gives up a 2-run homer, I'm like, yeah, okay. What do you expect? You know what I mean? That pitch is high, and the count is now 3-0. 3-0. Pete, do you realize how often you repeat yourself? Yes, I repeat myself a lot. It's the way I talk. Sorry. If that bothers you, brother, I don't know what to tell you. But yes, I do understand I repeat myself, folks. Pitch is in there, and the count is 3-1. 3-1 here on our good friend, JC Escara. Keegan Aiken warming up. Keegan Aiken warming up as the 3-1 is hit on the ground to second base. Fields, flips. He got him. One away.
No chance, so that's what you got.
Whoops. One away. One away. One away. That was quick. I had to bring up Trent Grisham. Good old Trent Grisham. E. Diego says Volpe is the curse. Now everything is snowballing. Well, we'll see what happens.
Thank you for being a friend.
Here is 22 million Trent Grisham hitting a $176. Every now and then I hit a home run, folks. Every now and then I hit a home run. As the 1-0 to the Yankees leadoff hitter is hit on the ground to second base. 2 away. 2 away. Two away. That'll bring up Benny.
You remember me? Benny! Benny's the name!
Everybody that is associated with the Yankees, they have to love Trent Grisham. They have to. They gave him $22 million. You think they're gonna allow Michael Kay to go on Yes and talk bad about him? $22 million. 22. The 0-1 incoming. And the count is low. 1-1 here on Benny Rice. One and one here on Benny, top of the 6th. As a call strike, I mean, legitimately right down the friggin' middle. Right down the middle. It's, you know, he has no choice but to argue about Trent Grisham. The team just gave him $22 million. They need somebody to defend the move. They need somebody to defend the move. They need somebody out there to do it, folks. Michael Kay is going to be one of the guys to do it. That shouldn't shock nobody. As the 1-2 to Benny. Pitch is low. And the count is even at 2-2. Two and two. 2-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. He is pitching a one-hitter. Yes, he is indeed pitching a one-hitter. That's right. That is indeed correct. That is correct. Two and coming to Benny. The 2-2 is low. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. The 3-2 incoming. Fouled away. We'll do it again. We will do it again. 5-0 O's lead, top of the 6th. What a shitty game. It's been a shitty game. Yeah, I see a lot of Yankee fans talking about, at least we play the Mets, we're going to sweep them. Okay. All right, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. 3-2 incoming is fouled away. We'll do it again. We will do it again. As the 3-2 to Benny. And the pitch. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
Well, if Judge was to hit a homer today, now would be the time. At least you got a runner on base. Now would certainly be the time. Yankees do not play tomorrow, folks. Just a quick reminder, no ball game tomorrow for the Yankees. Pitch to Judge, man, that was the one to hit. Takes it right down to Johnson. That was a hanger right there to hit by Judge. And he takes it. That's a slider that just did not break. It stayed out over the plate, and Judge doesn't go after it. The 0-1 incoming to Judge. Popped up to right field. Ah, that'll do it. Who's it going to be? And the catch is made. That ends your inning. Absolutely pathetic. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Orioles coming up. My goodness, what a joke. What an absolute joke. What a joke. Yankees desperately need that day off, let me tell you. They desperately need that day off. Guys, let's get to 300 likes. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me, and join the U.
We would be honored if you would join us.
4 subscribers away, guys, from 56,300. Let's get there, baby. As we work our way to 60,000 subbies. I love it. Working our way to 60,000 subscribers. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The Rays will play the Blue Jays at 7 o'clock. Rays 28-13. 28-13 on the season. Best record in the American League. Once belonged to the Yankees, and then it stopped. William Henry, what's up, man? Friday's game is Clay Holmes versus Cam Schlittler. That's a good one. That's a good one. Clay Holmes having a phenomenal season for the Mets. Pitching really good. Eight followers away from 280 on Twitch. Yes, indeed. We're getting there. We are getting there, Cyber Ninja. Appreciate you, man. 45 likes from 300 right here on this stream. Let's keep it going. Let us keep it going, folks. Bottom 6, O'Neill, Tavares, and Patty Mayonnaise coming up. Pitchers outside, 1-0 here to Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, Tavares, Patty Mayonnaise against Paul Blackburn. And I'll be honest, guys, if there is, and we still don't know yet, but if it is a blister issue for Max Fried, if I'm the Yankees, I put him on the IL. I mean, don't let him throw anything. Just leave him, let him be, and that's it. Let him be, and that is it. The 2-0 incoming is outside, 3-0. 3-0. Pete, how long till the Yankees DFA Grisham? They're not going to DFA Grisham. The New York Yankees will not ever, they're never going to DFA Trent Grisham. It's not going to happen. Pitches outside, he walked him. Leadoff walk. Here we go. But no, they will not DFA Trent Grisham. No way in hell. The best thing the Yankees could have done, and I've been on repeat about this for a while. Unfortunately, he's hurt right now, but getting Jason Dominguez reps in center field to me would have been the smartest thing they can do. He was getting reps in AAA, and that is going to do it. Here comes Boone.
Being together with friends is what I like to do. Being together with friends, together the whole day through.
Well, we got very bad news on Max Fried. As I said before, I hope it's not the elbow. It is the elbow. So that is not good. Again, guys, this is now breaking news. Max Fried left the game, not because of a blister, due to left elbow soreness. He's going to go for an MRI. Let me tell you something, as you guys already know, that is never, ever, ever good news when it comes to a starting pitcher. And we always start to think what that could lead to, but my understanding with that would be it's probably a guaranteed IL stint just about immediately, just in case. But Max Fried left the game with left elbow soreness. It was not a blister. Left elbow soreness. Not a good thing at all. Not a good thing at all. Carlos Legrand is not pitching good in the minor leagues, guys. Give these guys time. You guys are very, very quick to call up anybody. He probably would not be the guy they would go to. Garrett Cole is on his way back. Knowing how Garrett is, he might push to try to let the Yankees let him come up sooner. I think Boone said 2 more outings. So you might see Garrett Cole back sooner. We'll see. We'll see what they actually do. We'll see what they actually do, but that is not good news. That is not good news. He will undergo imaging tomorrow in the Yankees off day. So we'll probably get some news tomorrow at some point as Ryan Yarbrough will come in the game to pitch here for the Yanks. Yeah, I think Elmer Rodriguez will come up before anybody else. He's already been up here for 2 outings. They'd probably go to him first. One and one here on Leody Taveras. Runner at first base. Nobody out here for the O's in the bottom of the 6th. Imaging for the elbow. I mean, look, they're going to do it either way. You know what I'm saying? Imaging is going to happen one way or another. So the main thing you got to hope is that there's nothing bad there. But yes, when it comes to imaging, when it comes to elbow soreness, that's always a major red flag. We know that often there's usually something wrong when a starting pitcher says, enough, I got to come out of this game. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it is. We'll see what the call actually ends up being. And maybe we find out tomorrow. He's getting imaging done tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Pitch is high, so the Yankees challenge that. It is a ball. I don't know why they challenged that. Seemed like it was pretty obvious. 3-1 now. Yankees got 1 challenge remaining. As the 3-1 incoming is fouled away. It could be the forearm or the elbow. If we're talking about the UCL potentially. So hopefully we're not, but it could be either one of them. It doesn't necessarily have to be the forearm. Three-two incoming. And the pitch. Hey, struck him out. Orioles want to review this. I think this is going to be a strike. Leody Taveras thinks it's a ball. It's a strike. It is a strike, so 1 away. 1 away. One away. One away. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean Tommy John surgery. You got to wait and see. There's got to be UCL damage. It could be other stuff. It doesn't have to be that. We'll just have to take time and see. I would say if, yeah, of course there's a major concern there, but we'll see what it is when we get the information. Pickoff attempt at first base. Back is Tyler O'Neill. One out, runner on first. Yankees down 5-0. What a mess of a game. What a mess of a game. What a mess of a ball game. Pitching coming here to Patty Mayonnaise is high, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI double, hitting a $168. That's going to be a base hit to left field. First and second. First and second. My God.
Give me something for the pain and let me die.
Yeah, this comes with the job, folks. Every now and then you're going to call some shitty-ass games, I'll tell you that much, and this is one of them. This is one of them. Unfortunately, Yankees offense is the ones really not making this game competitive. Right now, I mean, it could be a lot worse here momentarily, but right now it's 5-0. You know what I mean? I mean, this game could be a much closer game. Up until the fourth inning, it was only 3-0. Yankees offense has done dick. They've had opportunities. They got one hit, and they've had opportunities. As the pitching coming here to Weston Wilson. Low, 1-0. And coming from Ryan Yarbrough. Pitch is line. It's a base hit. Base is loaded, 1 away, and the batter's going to be Blaze Alexander. Yeah, it's going to be a good one the rest of this game, folks. This is going to be a good one. Bases juiced, 1 away. Alex, I think this game been over, brother. I think this game been over. Blaze Alexander is 2 for 2 today. William Henry's at least Volpe hasn't made an error. As the pitch. In there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. 0-1 here from Yarbrough. The pitch. High. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Hit on the ground. Diving play by Volpe. Can't get it. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. It is 7-0. Orioles lead. 7-0. Orioles lead. Blaze Alexander is 3 for 3. 3 for 3 today. And that'll bring up Taylor Ward. Yeah, it's a good game today, folks. Yankees looking like absolute dog shit. Anthony Volpe rolling around the field like a jerk-off. Why not? Might as well be like a jerk-off in today's game. There he goes, sliding all over the place. No chance. I said Volpe looking awful. First and second, 1 out. The pitch to Ward is in there for a strike. And the count is 0-1. I tell you what, post-game season live is going to be fun today. Post game coming up right after this, folks. Guys, we're 2 subscribers away from 56,300. Outside, and the count is 1-1. David says if Fried has to get surgery, who can the Yankees trade for? Peralta if the Mets continue to suck? Nobody. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. The one area, and look, the one area that the Yankees have depth is starting pitching. They're getting Garrett Cole back, so they'd still have a full 5-man staff. You know, Cole, Rodon, Cam Schlittler, Will Warren, and Ryan Weathers. Now, obviously, I get where somebody could be coming from. Well, maybe you need more. I just don't think it would still be a top priority for the Yankees. I still think the rotation is pretty good, really good. I don't think it's a top priority, but they have a lot of work they got to do in the bullpen and offensively. They got to come to their senses offensively. They've made a lot of right decisions this year. They got to start thinking about this team's offense. There's a problem. This ball hit in the air to left field, not deep. The catch is going to be made by Belly to away. 2 down. 2 down. MTA, why would you start George Lombard's clock for? For what reason? There's no point. There's no point in starting up George Lombard up here already. He's not hitting in AAA. Let George Lombard do his thing. Let him work in AAA, guys. It's not that much of a need immediately. It's no point to rush him up. As the pitch is hit on the ground to first base, flips to Yarbrough. Good job there by Ben Rice. That'll end the inning. That'll end the inning. Top of the 7th coming on up. Belly Jazz McMahon. Belly Jazz McMahon. Belly Jazz McMahon coming on up. Thanks, Medina. Thank you, brother. Let's get to 300 likes at least, folks. Let's do that. Let's get to 300 likes. Let's hit that little 300 like option right there. Why the hell not? We're 21 likes away from Tree Hundy. We can do that at least. We can do that. Ludi, what's up, brother? Pete makes it bearable. Well, I thank you. I try to make it bearable, man, but this is a mess. Trust me, guys. Deep inside, I'm hurting here. Yankees down 7-0. Like I said, a lot more people fully believe in this team than I do, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I've said it since the beginning of the year. I said it since the beginning of the year, man. I said it since the beginning of the year. The offense and the bullpen of this team scares the shit out of me. A lot of people, for whatever reason, felt like Trent Grisham was going to be this 30-plus, 35 home run guy and hit 230, 240. Never believed it. Never believed it. You know, I was concerned about Jazz having the same type of year. I was concerned about Bellinger having the same type of year. He's having a pretty good year, though. You know, and then, having Trent Grisham lead off is just stupid. It's stupid. It is stupid. It is so friggin' stupid, and I don't know what they're thinking in these rooms. Like I said, the Yankees have done a pretty good job of they've made some good decisions on the year of kind of putting guys in there that are playing, but you got to figure something out with, second base, shortstop, third base, center field. They don't have a right-handed backup catcher. Why? You know what I mean? Like, why? These are things that Brian Cashman said in the offseason. We would like to get a right-handed catcher. Why didn't you get one? Why didn't you get one? Why didn't you get one? 0-1 here on Bellinger as Keegan Aiken, the left-handed pitcher, is now in the pitch. He might finish this game out for Baltimore. Pitch is fouled away, and the count is 0-2. 0-2. The 0-2 incoming is outside, and the count is 1-2. David says Trent numbers when he's in the back half of the order are pinch hitting are way better than when he's leading off. They should just stick to that. I agree. I agree 100%, man. He is not a leadoff hitter and is detrimental to the lineup. It's detrimental to the lineup. It doesn't make sense. If the Yankees had a strong leadoff hitter, they'd be a way better offensive team. Pitch is high, 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 incoming pitch. Fouled away, stays alive. We'll do it again. Bellinger now hitting 276 on the season. He was hitting 299 about a week or so ago. Been struggling as of late. Horrible road numbers for Cody Bellinger. Really bad on the road. Really bad on the road. Two incoming. Who do you lead off then? Ben Rice? No. But again, that one's hit in the air to center field. Catch is made, one away. My leadoff guy is not healthy right now. He's hurt. And the guy that is hurt is Jason Dominguez. To me, Jason Dominguez should have been the leadoff guy for the Yankees. I think he should have been the starting center fielder. And you have Trent Grisham doing, bench work, come off the bench late in the game, come into for defense late in the game, and be a big pinch hit guy, big moments, get him starts every now and then. That's what I would have done. Jason Dominguez is hurt, so you got to figure it out. And yes, are you taking a bit of a downgrade defensively? Yes, but Jason Dominguez's bat needs to be in the lineup. No, there's no doubt in my mind about that. They got to give him a run the way they gave Anthony Volpe a run and see what they got. There's too much talent in the player to not give him a long, extended look, and they've never really done that. They've never really said the position's yours, go play every day. They haven't done that. And to me, he's the perfect leadoff hitter for this team. He's the perfect leadoff hitter for the team. But right now, he's hurt, and they're kind of stuck with what they got. And there's not really a leadoff hitter in the lineup right now. As the count is now 2-1 here on Jazz. 2-1 on Jazz. I do not believe Cabby should lead off. Cabby's good where he is. Let him bat low in the order. He's done a good job there. Leave him. Hit on the ground to second base. Fields fires. Jazz retired. 2 away. Jazz 1 for 3. Average sits at 203 as the only hit for the Yankees today. And that'll bring up McMahon. Ryan McMahon back down under 200. God, my goodness. 198. McMahon was up to about 220 something about a week or so ago. He's back under 200. Back under 200. Pitch is fouled away. And the count is 0-1. They need a prototypical leadoff hitter. That's what they desperately need. It makes Rice better. It makes Judge better. It makes Bellinger better. And it makes the team way better. Way better. JK, I don't think that ever happens. As much as I'm going to talk about it, I'm saying it because that's what I think. If somebody were to say realistically, do you think it happens? Hell no. No way in hell do the Yankees do what I said they're going to do. No way in hell. I don't see them ever putting Dominguez in center field over Trent Grisham. Pitches outside, and the count is 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. The 1-2 incoming is popped up. That'll go foul. One, two, hit in the air to left field. Going out is Gunnar Henderson. He'll make the catch. That'll end the inning. Another pathetic inning out of Yankees offense. Yankees offense is an utter joke. An utter joke. Why don't you get mad, Pete? What do I got to be mad about? I've kind of told everybody since last offseason what the problems are. How can I get mad about it? Can't get mad about it when I expect it. Told you, somebody were to tell me in the offseason on May 13th, the Yankees are 27-16. I'd tell them they're full of shit. I would say you're full of shit. I don't buy it. I think the Yankees are very lucky to have the record they have. Very lucky. All right. Keep denying the Rays. Keep denying that's not a good team. Trust me, guys. The Rays got a pretty decent team. I know a lot of you guys are denying that. All right. Keep denying it. Keep denying it. I don't know. That team got good pitching. They got a crazy top of their order. Top of the Rays order is phenomenal. And it's well constructed. Amazing leadoff hitter. And then after that, forget about it. They got a superstar on that team in Junior Caminero. It's a good club, man. Yandy Diaz is never aging. He's having a hell of a year. Jonathan Aranda is legit. It's a pretty decent club, man. Pete, do you feel like their record is due to overperformances or bad teams? The American League does suck. I think that's fair to say, but I think it's the starting pitching. That's the only plus side on this team that I've been saying all year. When they were talking about the Yankees and how to market the club, I kept saying, market the starting pitching. You can't talk about the offense. Market the starting pitching. The starting pitching to me is the draw to the Yankees. It was the draw in the offseason. They got a really good starting staff. Other than that, they don't have much going for them. Yarbrough will stay out there. The first pitch to Rutschman's a call strike. He's having a good game today. Big two-run home run. 3 RBIs on the day. 294 average. 901 OPS. As the 0-1 is fouled away. 0-2. Replay op says the Rays are much better fundamentally than the Yankees. Agreed. I think the Rays are real. I don't understand the lucky stuff from the Rays. I disagree. When you look at the Rays team, as this one is hit in the air to right field, little blooper, making a catch there is Ben Rice, one away. When you look at the Rays club, again, guys, I'll pull this up. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I did this the other day because I did a little bit of a deep dive on the Rays as a team overall. And I wanted to do a deep dive to look into the club a bit. And I did that deep dive the other day. Take a look at the team's roster. I'll show you guys a couple of different things. That ball's fouled away. Brian Baker, who is their closer, is having an excellent year. A 2.16 ERA, 16 innings, 19 Ks. He's been phenomenal. They got an overall bullpen that is pitching great. Hunter Biggie, or whatever his name is, Biggie, is pitching to a 2.45 ERA. Garrett Clevenger is nasty as a left-hander. Shane McClanahan, forget about it. Drew Rasmussen, that's a hell of a top two in a rotation. Then you can't forget about a guy like Nick Martinez, who all of a sudden now is throwing changeups and is unhittable. What's his name? Steven Matz is performing phenomenal for them. But then you got Jonathan Aranda. You got Junior Caminero. You got Johnny DeLuca having a really good year. Chandler Simpson, forget about it. He's been amazing. And Yandy Diaz having a phenomenal season. So I can't say that they're fake when they got players that are really performing. Is there some guys playing over their head? Maybe. But I can't sit here and say that's not a good squad. They got a good team over there. Especially in a bad American League. It's a bad American League. 2-1 to Alonso's outside, 3-1. Rod Thompson says, if you had a bunch of players batting averages with 290, 280, then at their worst, their averages would be 220 if slumping. We have too many players with career averages of 220, which makes it worse. Well, it's going back to the philosophy of the team. Fouled away. Count as 3-2. Guys, Brian Cashman sat there this offseason. And they asked him, do you want to get guys that, a lot of people say this team is very strikeout or home run driven. Do you need more contact on the team? He said flat out, in October, World Series wins. Their idea is not what it used to be back in the glory days of the Yankees. Hey, he struck him out. 2 away. The Yankees mentality is no more guys that, beat up pitchers and get them out of games early. That was the mentality of the dynasty years. Hell, that was the mentality of 2009. Get the starting pitcher out of the game early, make them work, and get them out of there. The Yankees don't have grinders in this lineup. They got guys that are, very, very predictable. That's the problem. They got very predictable guys in this lineup. That's the problem. And they have poor lineup construction constantly. 0-1 here to Tyler O'Neill. The 0-1 from Ryan Yarbrough's a swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. 0-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. We will do it again. We will do it again. Gates of above. My guy says, since the Devil Rays changed their name in 2008, the Rays ranked 3rd in winning percentage behind the Dodgers and the Yankees. They've been good. Pitches outside. The count is now 1-2. 1-2. Let me leave that on the screen there for a little bit. Wait a second. There we go. As the 1-2 pitch. Hey! Struck him out. And he'll end the inning. Well, 6 outs to go here for the New York Yankees. We'll see if they can get something done. We'll find out fairly soon. Probably not. But hopefully today you didn't pick any Yankees for your prize picks. Guys, what is up in Prize Picks? Yes, is the official sponsor of NYYU here in 2026. No matter what sport you're watching, there's no better way to make the action more exciting than with Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be the opposite of the Yankees, which means right. Prize Picks is daily fantasy made simple. You just pick more or less on your favorite players' projections and build out lineups in a few little tappies. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, your mother's ass, or any other sport you're into, Prize Picks gives you a fun way to stay locked in on the action while you are watching. And to get you started, they're hooking you up with $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup using that code right there, baby, HMA. Prize Picks also has a new feature alert. Early payouts are now available. If your guy gets off to a quick start, you can pay out. You don't got to wait till the end of the game. Join the millions of users and sign up for America's #1 sports picks app for daily fantasy player projections and lineups. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code HMA. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Baby, it feels good to be right. It feels good to be right. Guys, we have hit 56,300, but we're right there. We need more subbies. Oh, we need those subbies, baby. Top of the 8th, last chances coming up here for the Yankees. Lefty Dietrich Ends will come in. And if you guys notice, every team just throws lefties against the Yankees. That was so obvious. It was obvious in the offseason. Lefty, 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 lefty. Here's Spencer Jones. Pitch is fouled away. 0-1 here on Jones. 0-1 here on Jones. The 0-1 low. And the count is 1-1. 1-1. The 1-1 outside. And the count is 2-1. Follow us on Instagram, folks. Jira just put the link in the chat. Let's get it, baby. 2-1 incoming to Spencer Jones. Pitch. Outside, 3-1. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
Honestly, man, good at-bats today by Spencer Jones. He really hasn't been the problem. 0-for-1 today with 2 walks. Really solid ABs. That'll bring up Anthony Volpe. Man, those allergies are kicking my ass today. We are in the new studio. Yes, indeed, we are. We are in the new studio. Yes, indeed. Pitch is in there for a strike. And the count is 0-1. Studio reveal likely will be in June. Just to give everybody a heads up on that. The studio reveal likely coming in June. It's going to be amazing. Low. And the count is 1-1. 1-1 here on Tony V. 1-1. No way you guys are losing to the Mets this weekend. Well, don't count your chickens before they hatch, brother. I don't know about that. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2 here on Volpe. 1-2. The 1-2 from Dietrich ends. Rip the right field down the line. That is a foul ball. Aaron Boone will say Volpe hit the ball very hard right there, so it's fine. I tell you what, man. I tell you what. Hi. 2-2. 2-2 on Tony V. Post-game show coming up after this, guys. Drop a voicemail. 804-592-6160. 804-592-6160. 3-2. 3-2. I mean, if you walk Anthony Volpe, you should be released. They should release him if he ever walked him here. Jones at first base. Pitch. Hit in the air. Foul. Fastball right down to Johnson. Pete, who do you want to interview more, Cashman or Boone, and what would your questions be? Well, that's a lot to answer right now. I would probably more prefer to interview Brian Cashman. This one popped up by Volpe. Swung at ball 4, by the way. And there's one away. Absolutely useless. Why so hard on Volpe? The dude averages about 20 homers a year. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm going to continue calling the game here. 0-1 here on JC Escara, runner at first base. Oh and 2. 0-2 on JC Escara, runner at first base, one away. The 0-2. Fouled away. And the count remains 0-2. Cashman's burner account. Yep. Oh, my goodness, folks. What an ugly game today. Every now and then you get these games. You know what I mean? When you call games, you can't back out of these and go, hey, guys, I'll do something else. I'll see you later. Got to stick around and call them. You got to stick around and call them. The 0-2 is fouled away. And the count remains 0-2. We'll do it again. On deck is Trent Grisham. As the 0-2 is lined to short, fields, they fire back to first base, and they double him up. That is disgusting. That is an absolute fucking disgrace. This team is honestly disgraceful. That right there is an absolute fucking joke again. Here comes the base running now. No head in the game. That shit just can't happen, though. And it continues to happen. It continues to happen. And people are going to say, well, Pete, what's it matter? They can't come back anyway. That shit shouldn't happen. It shouldn't continue to fucking happen. You can't get picked off at first base on a line drive to the shortstop. To the right side, I understand every now and then. That's insane. That ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, my goodness. What a wreck. What a wreck. What a mess. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. I'm not going to respond to this person, but when somebody says they're a scout, I got to respond to them. He says, I was a scout 25 years ago. Brother, you better get your eyes checked then. You said I was a scout years ago and Volpe is, okay, yeah. He may not be washed up, but he's not good. He may not be washed up, but he's not good. Anthony Volpe's not, he hasn't proven anything. Home runs don't prove dick. Anthony Volpe, and if home runs mean something, his OPS should be a lot higher. He's never had an OPS of 700. His OPS plus, I don't believe, has ever been over 90. Anthony Volpe has not been a major league hitter. Home runs don't mean shit. He has not been a major league hitter. It's that simple. If you might have been a Boy Scout, not a scout for baseball. I don't know what the hell scout you were doing. There's a reason you're not a scout no more, brother. There's a big reason you're not a scout. Mr. Volpe, take it easy, Mr. Volpe. I know that's Michael Volpe. I know it's you. Take it easy, Michael. It's all right. Stop defending it. I think it's you, Mr. Volpe. I think it's you. I think that's Mr. Volpe. I think it's him. It's him. We got him again, damn it. Take it easy. I played your mother's ass ball. That's what I played. I played your mother's ass ball. That's what I played. With this bat right here. Bing, bing, bing. That's what I played. There you go. Pitch incoming is a call strike, and the count is 1-2. Put him in Winterfeld. No, I got a better one.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
Get him in the bedroom. Get him out of here, the psychopath. Oh, my God. Defending Volpe is bananas. He's done nothing. I want to see the kid do good, too. He's done nothing. Nothing. Popped up. I mean, the defense here is insane. It's nuts. Medina, it's insane. I'm not blaming the world on Anthony Volpe, but how do you defend it? He's done what? What has he done? It's nuts. Only thing he's scouting is 4 snacks in his pantry. You bet your ass. You bet your ass. The 1-2 is outside, and the count is now 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. The 2-2 incoming pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Yeah, I think there was potentially an update here. Let me see. Let's see. I think there might have been an update on Max Free. Let me see. There's, I don't know. I think Christian just mentioned it. But either way, it does look like Max Fried is going to miss quite a bit of time. No matter what it is, he's going to miss quite a bit of time. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Pitch is fouled away. You know, the problem with today's world, there's just a problem with today's, and I talk about this part a lot too. There's a problem with today's world is when you criticize, it means you hate. That's not the case. People got to understand that. Criticism does not mean hate. It's a weird phenomenon we have in the world today is that you have to like everybody. You're not allowed to, and if Volpe makes an error, God, you can't make this stuff up. You can't fucking make it up. Error on Anthony Volpe. Routine ground ball right to him. It's a fucking clown show today. Barney lives.
Being together with friends.
Bang!
Is what I like to do. Being together with friends. Together the whole day through.
And the clown show has returned. The sloppy Yankees are back, baby. And they're coming for your enjoyment. They're going to yank it away. They're back. And it's head by the lead clown. Sorry, Pete. We can't win with Volpe. Today the Yankees lose, my friend. No doubt about it. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, my good friend, Frank Quotes. As the pitch is outside. Well, Volpe's doing everything today. An error, a pop-up, strikeout. It's back, baby. Cabby, get back, brother. This one is fouled away. And the count is now 2-1. 2-1. My pops just messaged me. Didn't take him long to make an error. Not at all. Oh, please, guys. That gold glove was a gift. Stop it. Everybody knows it. That gold glove was an absolute friggin' gift. That gold glove was a gift. You know it and I know it. There were better fielders that year based off every metric. That was a damn gift. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Yeah, 13 bar. I don't blame Anthony Volpe. The Yankees organization hyped this dude up like nobody's business. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. The guys they never hyped up are their best prospects so far. Ben Rice, Cam Schlittler. Never hyped up. Never hyped up. Never called the next so-and-so. They just played ball. Popped up to Ben Rice, and the catch is made. 1 away. Jerson says, gotta love the May mishaps before the June swoon. Damn. The May mishaps. There we go. There we go. There we go. As the pitch incoming to Weston Wilson is a swing and a miss. You know, I think one of the things with Anthony Volpe, too, at this point is I think a lot of it's mental. I think a lot of it is mental. You know, to be hyped that much and to completely fall on your face to go from a pretty decent shortstop to one of the worst in the game. You know what I mean? Oh, literally one of the worst in the game. He's been that bad defensively. And the weird thing about Anthony Volpe is it's the plays hit right to him. A lot of those young kids out there, I like to say Derek Jeter was bad defensively. Let me tell you something real quick. I saw Derek Jeter. Just like I do this now, I did it back then too. You know, I watched all Derek Jeter games, all of them. I didn't miss Yankee games. Derek Jeter didn't miss routine ground balls. Never. That's the ground of the third on the second one. That's all they'll get. So 2 away now. Jeter never missed routine grounders. So you could talk about Jeter all you want. Well, the metrics, he wasn't a good defender. Okay. Jeter never missed a ground ball that was hit right to him. Very, very rarely did you see Jeter miss a play like that. Very rarely. This dude, for some reason, Volpe just misses the balls right to him. He just did it in the minor leagues too a couple days ago. Ground ball right to him. Misses it. I think some of Volpe at this point is mental. probably going to be better off somewhere else. He really is. He's probably going to be better off somewhere else. As the pitch is low and the count is 1-0, Frank Quotez says, really, I'm here because of you, Pete, and the whole NYU community. That's why I support your show, my friend. Pete, no doubt about it. Appreciate you, my guy. And Frank Quotez, I do appreciate that, really. I do. Calling these games by myself would be very lonely. I'd be in a straitjacket. I would be in a friggin' straitjacket if I had to call these games by myself. I'd be in a straitjacket. 1-1 here on Blaze Alexander. Pitch is fouled away, and the count is 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Yeah, replay up. That's great. Man, I forgot who was on the MLB network and broke that down. I think it might have been. Oh man, I wish I remembered who it was that broke it. It might have been D-Row. It might have been D-Row. I forgot who it was, but somebody was breaking Volpe down. They said, look, he's a second baseman. Shortstops do not go to one knee to make plays. They just don't do it. They don't do it. And that's true. That's very true. That is very true. Do you think missing Caballero and Stanton is hurting this team? Of course it hurts. You got to get your regular guys back. But the lineup is still tough. Even with those guys, the lineup still has question marks. There's no doubt about that. Jerson, I've gone, you might be, I don't know if you're new to the chat, but I have gone insane a lot of times. I've been doing this since 2022, calling every Yankee game, and I've blown a gasket many times. But I expect this at this point, so it's kind of hard to get angry. In the moment, you'll still have anger moments. Hey, you struck him out. But it's hard to go nuts over this team right now because you expect it. Guys, I'll be right back. Smack that like, hit that sub for me. Well, Trent Grisham leading off. Pitcher's going to be Cano. Last chance here for the Yanks, folks. Last chance here for the Yankees, down 7-0. One hit. One hit. Yankees are 3 outs away from being one hit versus the Baltimore Orioles, man, I tell you what. Unbelievable. Yankees have a much-needed off day tomorrow, as the count is now 2-1. 2-1. The 2-1 is high. 3-1. 3-1. Being together with friends, what I like to do. 4 walks for the Yankees, 1 hit. And he walked them.
Oh, baby.
Here comes the comeback. Oh, they're going to come back big. They're going to come back big. They're going to come back big. 9 runs this inning. Here's Benny.
You remember me? Benny! Benny's the name!
Here's good old Benny Rice. Good old Benny Rice. 1-0. 1-0 on Benny's. 0 for 2 today with a walk. On deck is Aaron Judge. Yes, indeed, Ra. We've been talking about it here for a minute. There's a call strike. That's a ball. I don't know if the Yankees have any challenges. I guess not, but the count is 1-1. MOB, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? As the 1-1 incoming, hit on the ground slowly to first base. Fields. They'll take it himself, and they got him. And there's 1 away. That'll bring up Judge.
All rise, motherfucker.
That'll bring up Judge. Aaron Boone in the chat. Yeah, Booney, I don't blame you. I'd rather be here than calling the game. Or managing the game, I should say. Sorry, Booney. Sorry there, Booney. I agree with you, Boone. I'd rather be in here than managing this club right now. Here's the pitch to Judge. Rolled on a ground to short. Fields, fires. Got him. 2 away. 2 away. That'll bring up Bellinger. Yankees and out away from being 1 hit. Disgrace. Disgrace. An utter disgrace. And that'll be it. Yankees lose. 1 hit against the Orioles. That'll do it, folks. What a joke. I'll see you guys on post game. This is probably going to be good. See you guys there. Peace.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but it's shit